Welcome to another episode of Game Boy Roulette, where we take a look at randomly chosen games from the Game Boy library. High stakes gambling. Nah, I prefer my stakes medium rare. Before the Game Boy brought handheld gaming to a new level, there existed other more simple handheld games using LCD screens. You had things such as racing and boxing, but the most popular of these were mini video poker machines. So even as the Game Boy swept in, bringing all sorts of wonderful variety, video poker remained popular. As such, we got a few gambling games on the Game Boy, typically expanded to include multiple different games so you could take your crippling addiction on the go. In this case, High Stakes Gambling was developed by Sculptured Software Incorporated. If the name sounds familiar, it's because during the 80s and 90s they made all sorts of games, from Atari ports to wrestling games to big licensed titles. They were eventually acquired by Acclaim Studios, and went on to help with the Mortal Kombat games as well as, Chavez 2? Finally, the sequel to Chavez. The point is, we were actually in pretty good hands, even for just a casino game. And hey, good on them for getting Picasso to do the box art. Seriously, I do love this image. It's just abstract enough to be eye-catching, while still being recognizably a playing card. Well, kinda. Alright, let's see how much of a high roller I am. Let's do a little high-stakes gambling. High stakes, TM. Electro Brain, Sculpted Software. All these familiar names. Oh god. High stakes gambling. But there's no music. I think they shot the music guy. Music on? I mean, yes, I'd prefer that. Whatever. Let's go. One player, practice, competitive? Oh god, high stakes esport gambling. Play. The City Machine Gun Max. I'm sorry. Does my gambling game have a story? Oh my god, there's a story to this gambling game. I am suddenly invested. I am Secret Agent Pete Rossetti. No, I'm not. 250,000 to single-handedly defeat 5 Mafia ringleaders at their own game. Oh my god! What the? This is... I thought it was just a collection of mini-games. Okay, there's a reason to be gambling. Good luck. That's me. I don't have eyes. Let's go. Mission 1, $50,000. Ruthless and brutal underworld enforcer. His weapon of choice is obvious. That hat. Whoa, what did that say? Oh my god, are these power-ups? I'll get see next card, and I'll get an ace. Oh, wow. This is actually kind of detailed. Are you allowed to have a machine gun at the table? Play. Okay. It's... Oh, we can only bet a max of 1,000. We're going in. Hit me. That's 20. I'm gonna stand. We did it! I am kind of at a loss for words. I was not expecting this. Okay, he has 20. I have 12. 17. Oops. No. The only thing that worries me, do I have to beat him to get to the next game? I guess I could just practice. But still, this is kind of fun. It actually gives me a reason to, you know, play. Oh my god. Cheat. Ace. I'm a genius! Unfortunately, it does look like I have to beat him in order to progress. What else can I do? Yeah, so let's go to practice and play the other games. Let me just check something. Okay, so yeah, it's the exact same, it's just not against someone. That's cool. I always like when these minigame collections, like, have a story. It's so rare, but it adds so much. Slots. Let's do this. Alright. Do it. I'm so good at slots because I have so much experience playing, Pokemon. Pokemon has slots, they're just terrible. Oh. Oh! I'm gonna be so rich after this episode. I mean, it isn't exactly the most exciting game. It's gambling, what do you expect? You just sort of sit, hit some buttons, occasionally you win, occasionally, but far more often, you lose. But adding in the story is kind of cool. And honestly, The graphics are kind of nice. It moves well, the background's kind of pretty, everything has detail. Alright, let's check out the next game. Video poker. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Oh, whoops. Oh, no. What have I done? I'd like to hold these three. Oh. I mean, I have a full house in terms of suits. Does that count? I don't think it counts. But I got a pair. I deserve $5 million. Alright, one more hand. We're holding on to that ace. I got this. Bam, 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 bam. I did it. Alright, next game. Craps. In the interest of full disclosure, I have no clue how to play craps. I'd like to buy 6. Need line bet? Okay, I'll here. No. What? How? Why? Off? No. How about here? No. Here. What'd I do? Pass line. Okay, good. Now the thing is there, so obviously we go here. Lose pass line. I won? What's happening? How do you play craps? Oh god, I'm so lost. Line, okay, how about here? No, sorry. Don't pass line. What's the line? What are these numbers? Did I get snake eyes? That's good, right? No, that's bad, right? No, 7's good. How do you craps? Oh god. Here, I'm gonna put all my money on crap. Need line, stop yelling at me. Oh god. You know what? I want to try something. I'm going to look up some passwords, see if I can get to the last game. Hang on. We could jump to Al Cologne, Hitman Harry, Lucky Louie, or Suitcase Sam. I'm going to go Suitcase Sam. Slightly tedious. The businessman of organized crime determined to make it to the top. He attacks people with a briefcase. What am I even playing? I'd like this ace, and I'd also like this, and this. Oh! I guess in competitive mode, you're only doing blackjack to try to bust everyone. Okay. That's kind of cool. So you have the mini games that you could play? Let's hit me. How did I lose? So in the practice mode, you just have the mini games, whereas in this mode, you have to actually bust all these criminals. You know what? That's really neat. Variety in your gambling game. I like it. I like it a lot. Also, I like that man's mustache. I came for the casino, but damn it, I stayed for the Depression-era police espionage. If we look at just the core casino gameplay, this was still a pretty good game. It was simple and intuitive to control, the games were varied and fun, you could easily tell what was happening in each game, it was all a solid base for a casino game. But what I genuinely wasn't expecting was just how much else they would add to the game. There was a story, there were challenges, there was a way to buy cheats. It turned what could have been a collection of minigames into a full-on game. I did some research and found that after 10 rounds in competitive, you switch to video poker, and then slots, and then craps. So as you attempt to take down the mob bosses, there's actually some variety. And if you just want to play the mini-games, the practice mode acts as the collection. Sure, that's all there is to the game, and it's certainly a bit primitive, but this one still has pretty much everything you could want out of a game like this. So even though I'm not personally too into casino games, this one is getting my full recommendation. It just goes to show that a little bit of context can go a long way in making a decent game into a memorable one. And with that out of the way, I can move on to more important questions, such as how the hell do you actually play craps? And that's all for another episode of Game Boy Roulette. Tune in again as we continue digging through the Game Boy Vault. I'm BrianJ, and I will see you next time.